Hi guys, it's Liebert here. I promised that I would share with you the story about the little puppy that I adopted or rescued. Um, just to give you a clear, what should I say, story of how I get her. Because I know I show pieces and part of, but yeah, we as returnee we get together every Friday night and every Sunday night, so on, to just fellowship and sometimes play some dominoes and eat and just gather together. And we were at one of our neighbors' house one night. It was raining when we saw these two little puppies. Couldn't be more than 3 or 4 weeks old. They just barely walking, couldn't even make it up the steps. And some of the folks picked them up and put on the veranda, and because we were heating at the time, they started to feed them. So anyway, the lady who's owned the house was saying, "Ah, don't feed them because they're gonna stay here now." And everybody was concerned, but we couldn't put them out because they were so small and so. See, we know that somebody brought them and put them there in the gate when we weren't looking. So anyway, they were there roaming around the neighborhood in that woman's yard and in the next neighbor's yard back and forth because they would feed them, but they wouldn't take them in. They put them on across the street and give them some food. So because they didn't want them to stay in their home, and we found out that mostly people around there will reject the dogs if they are females because they don't want to breed up in their home. So anyway, one day I went by one of the returnees home, and there was a girlie there, this little one. She was so skinny and poor looking and like starving, and she was curled up in a little corner in the woman's yard. And the woman said, "Look at that! I keep putting her across the street, and she keep coming back." She said to me, "Can you take her across the street for me?" When I picked her up, she just like folded up herself in my arm like that and close to me, and I felt, oh my God, I feel so bad about putting her down across the street. But I did anyway. I put her across the street, and my heart just went out for her, and I thought, man, maybe I should take her home, but I didn't. I went home. The next morning I got up, I saw the little dog, same little dog, right beside some garbage that I have at my gate, inside the gate, just cuddling up there. That's her barking, cuddling up there and looking weak and starving. And I thought, my God, I can't turn her away. She picked up my scent and she followed me up here, and she can hardly walk now. So I started feeding her. I gave her some food, and I went and buy some puppy chow for her. Give her good water, clean her up, give her a little bath because she was smelly. And she started coming to me every morning when I opened my door. She was there, and she wiggled her tail and come all over to the doorsteps, and I would give her some food, and maybe a couple of days I would give her a little bath, clean her up, wash her up, and so on. And then I keep buying food for her and named her Girly. She began to grow so fast and so strong. As you can hear, she's just barking at another dog that was passing by here. She's so big now, and you've seen the pictures of her. But during that time, my neighbor, the one that we're having a domino game at, she took the other one. I didn't know. So I went by one day and I was talking to her, and I said, I said, you remember those two puppies? I took one. I met one. And I explained to her again, and she said, "Hey, I'm happy you did because I took the other one." She said, "And I named her Girly." I said, "What?" I said, "I named the one I have Girly." So she said, "Oh my God, we can't believe it that we both actually take the two puppies and name both of us named them Girly without even knowing." So anyway, she changed her puppy's name and called her puppy Trixie. So we both have them now, and you can see the video of Trixie coming up to visit, and I took Girly down. My neighbor went out of town for 3 days, and I would go there and feed Trixie, and the two puppies would play together. And those are the videos you saw me posted there. And yeah, so this is the story how I come by having her. And you hear her barking now at the one of those big dogs passing by, because those two big dogs that live in the neighborhood here normally bite them when they were small, and almost kill this one because I think I saw two big teeth mark in the back of her head when I get her, but she's okay now. And so now she's so strong. When she saw those dogs passing by, she's always gonna bark at them and get mad at them because they were taking advantage of her. So yeah, that's the story of Girly and Trixie. And if you like me to tell you more or to keep showing you videos of them and their progress, just like the video and drop a comment in the comment section. If you don't want no more story about them, or you don't want to follow up about their progress, that's fine. I won't. You'll see them from time to time because everywhere I go in the yard, she follows me. So, but unless you ask, I won't. Okay, I won't bore you about dog's life. Anyway, I told you I would give you a clearer. Um, I don't even know what to call this, but anyway, I told you I would talk some more about it and give you a clear view or understanding of how I come by the dog. And so this is it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like the videos. And hey, please watch the commercials because it produces a little revenue. Thank you. God bless.